Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a craft table tour, and then some of my closet that's in my room. I'm going to save the other two closets that are in my house that I have stuff in, and maybe my basement for another video. It says it's kind of late right now, it's 9:30, so I don't want to wake anyone up in my family that's sleeping. So yes, we're just going to do my bedroom. I have all my table, everything underneath. I have a cabinet over here, and then I have my closet. So we'll start on over here in my closet, or this cabinet. This has been built into my room. I don't really use it ever. I don't use it. It's supposed to be like a display case. As you can see, I covered it up with paper so you couldn't see all my junk. So yes, I used to store it with junk, and now I finally store my cards in there. So I have these containers that I got at the dollar store. I just use them for ephemera. So this one's kind of like just, I don't think, this one doesn't really have a name, or it's just random, a bunch of different stuff. This one's Christmas, this one's Halloween for right now. I'm gonna probably switch that because I don't make Halloween cards that much. And then this one is just like sentiments. So I have little, it's like I almost made it like a filing folder. So this one's like thanks, this one's like just for you, birthday, thinking of you, thank you, so forth. Back here is when I'm making my shaker cards. So anything I need for shaker cards is right in there. Since a lot of my like sequins and stuff does not fit in my drawer that I have for sequins because it's kind of small, I need to think of a new way for that. And then right here is just a bunch of like cut aparts from a paper pad that I don't, they're too big to go in anywhere, so I have them just sitting right up against here. Back here just has some extra pencils for when I make my pencil, plus I have my Kindle that I never use. Up here is just a bunch of my stuff, so not really craft related. Right here is a tin with some of my journals that I've made. So I have like these ones. These are my traveler's notebooks that I make. Back there is some bookmarks that I've made. Up here is my cards. These are some of my cards. I just keep them all in here. And then in here is just more cards. There's like a personal like thing up here that I don't really want you guys to see. So yes, there are more cards in this container. This is like a flat container. This is like a real big one where they're all hanging up here. And then right here is some of my, I've actually watched a video, if her name is Crafty Crafts, or Crafts by Dina, and she made these in one of her videos. They're called like card, I'll just show you guys. I'll bring this on my bed. So it starts with, it's like an envelope card type thing. So it's got Velcro. Okay, I can't do this with one hand. Okay, and when you open it up, it's got like a bunch of different things. So it's got like, right here it's got that, right here it says that. Here's where you can write your message. And then right here you could put your money, or you could put your gift card, or if you want to put like a gift receipt, or if you have bought them a gift also, anything you could put there. And then you fold it up. So it's like a, I think she called it like a card explosion or something. So yes, I made a couple of those. I'll see how they do. So we'll put those back in here like that. And then we'll move on. I have one more door. So there's two doors on this side, and then there is one more door up here. So up here I have more cards in this container, and then I also have some gift card holders on top. Up here is just random. It doesn't really have much. I should actually start using it because I could actually use some of the space. This one's kind of leaf and a plug for an outlet. And this one's got Starbursts that are probably old. Like, not probably, are old. Here's a bunch of random erasers, and up here is thumbtacks. This is the only one I actually use. It's the thumbtack one. Here is just some tissue paper I got. I don't really know. It's food tissue paper, but I'm just going to use it for packing up stuff. Here is a little bit of ribbon and twine. This is like, not twine. This is burlap ribbon I use for some of my flower wreaths. Here's some extra twine. Some sheer ribbon that doesn't have wires. And then up here is another container that I have my like my strips of, like I cut too much of this one time. Like this is from my bumblebee wreath. I cut too much of it. There's some other tails up here. Too much of my oh, that was ladybug, sorry. This is bumblebee. I cut way too much. And I also have all sorts of my tulle up here as well. So that just stays like that. It doesn't really do much. I have a counter up here that doesn't, it just keeps stuff. I have this right here. This is where I keep all my shoes. So this is not really craft related, but I have this if I want to It's like a color the world. I started doing it when I was bored one day. Here's a picture frame for one of my wreaths that I'm going to be making. They want a picture frame in their hunting wreath. And then here's some card faces with envelopes. And then just some bookmarks that I made. Some of my stuff from my dots stuff. And then up on top is just a bunch of junk. It's got some art projects. It's got my, I started doing one of these things because I love animals. So I started a guinea pig. I haven't got to it. I haven't got too far. I don't know what it's called. It's one of those like it's like color gem art type thing. Okay, so now we're moving on to my table that's right next to it. That just keeps like random, and what's even in here? Oh, fish stuff, which I should get rid of all this, and I could actually use this for a craft drawer. That's my next project. I kind of forgot what was in here. It's all pet stuff. Like, I don't know why this is even in my room anymore. I don't have any fish tanks in my room anymore. So, yeah, this is all going to come out, and we're gonna turn that into a craft drawer if it's not doing anything. So we'll start with my table, and then we'll go underneath the table, and then we'll go to my closet if we have time. So right here is my pipe cleaner DIY storage. I've showed this in one of my videos. I don't know which one. Here's some elastic for a journal some journals I'm going to be making. Another little cutting mat that I just keep over here. I have some, it's called Diamond Art. That's what it is. This is the bag that it came in for that guinea pig. And then here's some tags that I'm going to be embellishing. I keep a lot of my crafts that I'm still working on or projects in these little bins. As you can see, I got some more journals to alter. I have some chocolate that's my favorite. Get that at the not the dollar store. I get that at Aldi's. Like, I never really shop at Aldi's, but I got hooked on this and now I can't stop eating it. I have this pad of paper that is all my wreaths that I've sold and then what I've made. This checkout book if I need to make a receipt for someone. My tape. Some pipe cleaners. Or not pipe cleaners, puff balls. Oh my gosh, you guys. Up here, I have my dies. I have the sign. I have my business cards up here. And then that thing is, I don't know. I don't really use it. Up here is this little storage container. It's kind of buried, but I don't use it as much. It's got like buttons of all different sizes. It's got bells of all different sizes. It's got googly eyes. It has all sorts of stuff. What's in here? Bells, buttons, like different like buttons of different designs. You know, here's my tapes, I have more tapes, but this is just the ones I've been using. So I have like my score tape, my red tape, my just regular Scotch tape, some double-sided tape, more double-sided tape, all that kind of stuff. My two tools I use the most, so my pliers and my wire cutters. In here I have staples and more wire cutters. Here's another one in here, just some extra staples. Instructions for any kits or boards that I get, and my twine. My puff balls kind of go in that corner. Up the wall is all my different like different things for like Christmas, more like my different measurements so I remember. Over here I have some really cheap Dollar Tree sandpaper when I'm making signs, and some needles for sewing. Up here is my bin. I have my colored pencils, and I also have my hole punches in here. I also take this stuff out when I'm cutting mesh sometimes to help keep my mesh down. Here is some enamel dots and gems, so all sorts of different ones in here, and they just stay in here. And here is sequins and glitter, so it's not all of my sequences. You guys saw it. I had some in the other closet or other cabinet. And then here's chipboard embellishments, so anything chipboard. A lot of these are like birthday. Here's like a butterfly, a key, all sorts of different things. Up here is my stamp that I show in a lot of my videos, my sewing basket with my little sewing needle thingy. Here are some Dollar Tree hangers. I repaint Dollar Tree signs, and then I just keep the hangers on there until I'm done. Here's my saying ephemera, so anything ephemera that is got a saying on it or words, I keep in here. That's more for card making. Here's more. So these are flowers or just like animals or like trains or leaves or flowers or anything like flower or other. And then here is like blank. So I have actually have some library cards in here, but I also have like, this is like considered blank. You could put this into a pocket of a journal. They can write on it. I have some different like train tickets in here that I consider blank, some tags and all sorts of stuff. So that's for like, these are for more of like my card and journal making. Up here is my, zip ties for when I make my flower wreaths. Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink of water. My throat's getting dry. Up here is ink distress. I'm not gonna go through them all. Paper clips, small washi, cutting tools. These are for like some cutting tool things that I have. Some super glue, some binder clips, some erasers, and some different clips and pins in there. Here is my, what are these called? Lazy Susan that I made from the Dollar Tree. If you guys want me to show you how to make this, it's just 2 cake pans and marbles, and it's a Lazy Susan. Here's my different funky cutting scissors, my different markers. I don't really use them that much. I also have my color, watercolor pens, or brush, like they're like brushes. In this middle thing is where I keep all my cut or pipe cleaners, and then some zip ties that are different sizes. Here's different tags and labels and my foam squares. Here's my sold sign, so if I sell a wreath, I take one of these downstairs, or how many I have, and I stick it on the wreath, so that way I know it's sold. Here's just some, I don't even know what these are. They're like little chalk things. They look kind of cool. And my rotary cutter. My liquid glue is here, and then I have this with my scapulas, or whatever they're called, little knife things. My white chalkboard marker. This is like a glass marker, and then these little twistable things. I have some almond or walnut distress there too. I have this thing with my ink pens that are my favorite. I have my Corolla twistable crayons up there. I have my Sharpies and highlighters in here. I have just regular pens and pencils in there. That one I use for hot glue sometimes. Here I have just my popsicle stick that I use for my hot glue right now. I just put miscellaneous stuff in here just to get it out of the way when I'm cleaning or something. And then I also put, when I'm using a roll of ribbon, I have these little pins in my ribbon so they stay together. And when I'm using the ribbon, I throw it in here. That way the pin doesn't end up on the floor and I step on it. Then when I need to roll it back up, I put it in here. And here is just some markers and my scissors. So all sorts of scissors, fabric scissors, my detailing scissors. And then I got this big rack, and I also have my filming stick up here. So up here is my filming rack. I'm gonna sit on the table. I also have my cutting mat on here. Oh God, guys, we don't want this to fall. So let's be careful, Max. Okay, I'm gonna push this back. It's kind of forward more than it's supposed to be. I have my ruler for like fabric cutting and other stuff. It's just pinned to the wall. So up here, this is my filming stick. It's duct taped there and zip tied. And then when you want, you just take it. I don't want this thing to fall. And you just pull it out as far as you need it. And then I just stick it back in there and I tip it sideways. So that way I can still open the drawers. The drawers still open fine. This one kind of doesn't open anyways because there's so much stuff in it. I need to get that might be that drawer that I showed you with all that fish and pet stuff, because all my pets are downstairs, so I don't have any more fish. But I might use that for my stamping, because I have so many stamps, you guys. It's not even funny. Don't have a lot of stamps, but I have too many to keep in here. So that might turn into my stamping drawer, actually. Up here is my just extension cord with my iPhone charger. That way when I'm filming, I can plug my phone in so it doesn't die. This container is scissors. I got some jute twine up there, and I also have baby wipes for cleaning my table. And then I have this thing that I got at Tuesday morning. It's like tape that you can put on like gifts or something to write on it. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to go into any of these drawers, but because they're all labeled. So stamping is up there, adhesive and labels. So I have extra ATG gun, tape, labels, all sorts of stuff, magnets, bags and boxes. So clear bags for any of my like cards and my little notebooks and everything. If I make like candy items for Christmas, I have embellishments for like just regular embellishments for every day. Halloween. It's literally not very, like, it's just simple stuff. I might even, like, get rid of this kind of stuff and put this all downstairs, because I have other bins downstairs, so I don't know why I need to have them up here anyways. But yes, so this is just, like, Halloween, and because I have so many other things that I could use these things for, so I might go through again. Here's fall Christmas tags. So these are more Christmas tags that I use, and then my crafting tools. So I have different punches and punch boards in there. And then down here is just extra cardstock, like little smaller packs that I don't keep anywhere else. Under here is like my order form from Wreath Shop. I also have some Joann Fabrics coupons that come almost every month. Over here I have There's like a string hanging. I just have some things over there if I need to hang anything up, important anything. Here is my Lazy Susan that I made from all the Dollar Tree products for my painting. So everything painting is here. It's kind of caught on something. So yes, all my paints are on these little things. So my paintbrushes, and then up here is where I have more paintbrushes and paint palettes. I have some color pencils here that I found in my drawer, my craft closet downstairs the other day when I was cleaning it. I have my airbrush back here. I don't use this as much as I should too for how much it costed. And I have my my desk e3easel sitting here. I have a lighter for when I'm sometimes I have to fray ends. When I have fraying ends of string, I kind of light it, or I light some candles sometimes in here. Then we move along here. This is my bed over here, so that's why these TV remotes are there, and my water bottle, and my Xbox controller, because I keep it all sitting here, because when I go to bed at night, I keep it over here. So up here I have washi, and this is a tool that I use for something else. I don't know. I don't really use it. I think it's for like binding or something. But I don't use my washi as much as I should either. That's why I don't have a lot, because I tend not to use it, because I never really realize what I need to use it for. If I do, it's for like taping my like my dies when I'm die cutting. Sometimes I use it. I have my wire for my wreath hangers. I have embossing folders here. My florist wire or floral wire is here. And then my rack for all my cardstock. So I have whites, browns, creams, grays, brown and black in there. Then like red, orange, yellow, pink, purple, turquoise, any of that. Green and blue here. Green, blue, yeah, here. Some like aqua too. And then this is all like others, like tie-dye. I have marble. I have all sorts of stuff. More of my fancier stuff. Then I have these containers. I have my glues in here. So I have, this is like paper mache glue, Mod Podge, tacky glue, some glue sticks, E6000, Elmer's. Back there is sticky notes and note cards. Back here is, I got this pack from Tuesday Morning. It's like 6 by something cardstock. So yes, I keep that all back here, and I can use it for all sorts of things. And then my 6 by 6 paper pads are all in here. So I have like farming, baby. This is like travel and outdoors. This is like, I think this is like passport it's called. This one's like dog. This is like flowers, and that's Christmas, and some other ones. My garbage cans are here. I have, this is how my hot glue stuff, my hot glue boards that I use. And then glue sticks, my hot glue, my skillet. I'm going to be buying a new skillet, actually. I found a gift card from Amazon that I'm going to use to buy a new skillet, because this one is small, and I think the heating element kind of broke. I have both my hot glue guns in here. Actually, I don't even see my other oh yeah, it's down in there. I have 2 hot glue guns, and then this is just random. Actually, I consider it random. It's literally nothing. I couldn't label it anything. It's literally got stuff from all sorts. It's got like grass from like when I made scarecrows. It's got some string that I found at the dollar store that I thought was pretty cool for $1. So yes, I just throw random stuff in there. It's got no name. No name. Sorry about the food, so we'll move the food. It is a bedroom, so there's gonna be food. I kind of keep it contained a little bit. Here is my files and different paperwork for when I do craft fairs. I got my like different like papers and different like price sheets I keep in there. Right here is a 12 by 12 pad of it's from Tuesday Morning. Here's the SKU number. It is called Clear Bolt Acetate Pad. I use this for shaker cards. I thought it was pretty cool when I bought it. Here are those tools I said I had, cutting tools in that one little blue container. It's for these things. You can make like little balls and stuff out of them. I don't really use them. I got them at Tuesday Morning. I thought they were cool at the time. Not no more. Some different like these folders, like this is like snowman faces. So I make Hershey snowmen. So I have all the snowman faces in there. I have different price sheets for different like wait, I think it's in this pack. Oh, there's reindeer foot noses. I used to make like different stocking stuffers I used to do. Here's price sheets, so I did different prices for every year at when I do like craft sales, so I see what my prices are. Here is inventory, so I did inventory one year just to see what I sold, like starting amounts, like my hot chocolate packs. Like this was last year's Christmas, so I just see what I sold, so that way this year I can go through and see, well, I didn't sell that many last year, so should I make those this year? Maybe not. This is just a stool that I use sometimes That's a bed riser because that's what I rise my table up. Here's all my Angelus paint for my airbrush, and then I just have boxes of random stuff back there. Then I have these little containers, or these drawers underneath. So I have my ATG gun. I have some more in, what is that? Oh, that's like ephemera and stickers and stuff that came in like some notebooks and stuff. I have my like crocodile right here that cuts the corners on a slant. I have my different like corner designer, my corner rounder. This is like a little like 1 inch, 1 inch, like 0.6 inch circles. My little mini cutter. This is like the container for my airbrush. This is like some hot glue fingers, so if you want to touch the hot glue but you don't want to get your fingers burnt, you put those on the fingers. I got some like my scraps of my smaller paper in here. Up here I have my container with all my scrap paper. There's 2 of them actually, 2 containers until I figure out what I want to use this for. Down here is all my paper pads. I have this pack of cards, blank colorful cards. In here is some extra, actually these are some envelopes that I got at Joann's the other couple weeks ago. They were on clearance, so I thought they were kind of cool. And then here's just like a bunch of designer paper that I get in the packs from Joann's that didn't fit in here, so they just sit in this container. And then I got all my 12 by 12 paper pads all lined up, so more like Christmas on the bottom, and then I switch it once like Christmas is over, or once Christmas is coming. That way they're on top, but right now I don't need them on top. This is dirty. My 8.5 by 11 here, I have some Project Life cards that I use for different things. And then I have a pack of like, almost like one of those, they must get these when they get shipped to the store in the open box bin, but I got this pack at Tuesday morning. So I leave it over there because I don't want it to get wrecked. So yeah, that's what's under there. What are we at, 21 minutes? I don't want this video to be too long because I still have to go through my closet, but it's not that bad. Up here is like a desk, or like a locker shelf, and I keep my die cutting machine up here with my bigger paper punches, and then I have my smaller paper punches in this container. And back there is all Christmas ephemera, so different Christmas things from different cutouts. I have all my cutouts from my Christmas paper pads. They're all in there, all cut out and ready to go. Up here is like my laminator, my cutting tools, my scoreboards, all that kind of stuff. In this drawer is this thing I got at Dollar Store. It's like it's one of those things you put in a container or cabinet for your forks, knives, spoons. But it worked perfect for my rulers, my paintbrushes, my scissors, or not scissors, oh my god, skinny markers and color pencils. And then it fit my stapler literally perfect. So then I have some extra twine back here and just extra stuff. There's like different like garlands for my craft table, different like price sheets. Here is my Christmas cutouts and cut-aparts, different like stamped out Christmas stuff. In here I have like my, these are like 3-inch paper circles, or maybe 3.5. These are 3, these are 2.5 scallop. I just scallop these, or cut these out, all my different solid colors. That way when I'm making a card or wanting to stamp on them, I have them all done. So they just stay in there. Down here, I have just some little, I don't even know what's back there, just random. I have different stencils, my large stencils, my small stencils. I have this is more random stuff. So I got like my tape refills. I have some extra stamps, different mixing cups for paint, more mixing cups for paint, some spoons that I used for like my Christmas last year, my tea things. And then back there is a caddy that I use when I go to craft fairs. I put like my scissors, my tape, my different pricing stuff. That way I have a bunch of stuff. This is vinegar and water solution. So if I ever get a paint on the floor, I use this and it helps bring it out, but not a lot. Back here I have all my wreath forms. It's kind of dark, you guys. I have some like foam board. I have some different picks. I have a bunch of shotgun shells back there I use for different crafts. This paper I use to go over my Dollar Tree signs when I have extra Dollar Tree signs back here, you guys. So I cover them with paper so I can start painting on this side. I cover the side that's already been used. And then I just have like some floral foam and that kind of stuff in there. And then I have these 3 bins that I use when I'm making wreaths, when I'm cutting the mesh to help contain it a little bit. And I think I got everything on this. That's all my stuff here. So we're gonna quick zoom on over to my closet and I'll show you what's in my closet. So this is my closet. I have this bin that I got it from Walmart, and I keep all my 21-inch mesh in here. So I have like some red, some gold, some blue, some Halloween, some patriotic, some green, some more red, some white. This like winter one. I got this one for like fall. I got this one for like Halloweenish fall. This one is like a burlappy type orange. I got some pink, some Christmassy ones in there. So all my 21-inch mesh that's brand new, ready to use there. Then I got this 3-drawer cabinet, and up here I have all my different labels because these drawers get labeled different every season. So right now, since we're in the patriotic summer and I'm working on some farmhouse wreaths, whatever season, so say it's Halloween and fall-ish, I'll have a Halloween, fall, and I'll probably still have maybe like a summer or maybe have my Christmas down there to get ready. So whatever season or holiday is coming up or I'm working on, I keep that kind of stuff in these drawers. And I switch these containers out. I switch the tags out with the ones that are up here when I'm working on them. So right now I'm working on some patriotic because 4th of July is next. So I have different picks, some different like stuff. I have all my ribbon for patriotic up there since I have a lot. Summer is kind of slim right now because I have to make an order for my summer. So I got some like extra balls from my like bumblebee and my ladybug wreath. I have this for summer, some ribbon. I'm kind of getting in more ribbon. I'm working on some farmhouse wreaths right now, so I have like this buffalo check ribbon. I have like this gingham, this one, some burlap, this chevron one. So yeah, that's what's going on in there. And then the rest of the stuff for like my other holidays, they're all down in bins in my closet on the next level of my house. So then when those are ready, I bring those up and put them in here. So over here, I have a bottle that I was going to paint a reindeer on one time, and I never got to it. Some extra craft paper that I showed you over there, just have another roll. Over here is my 10x10. It's kind of sad I don't have a lot right now because I've been using it and I haven't bought any. I need to go online and make another order for some more stuff, but I have a lot of fabric mesh, a lot of burlappy kind of stuff. So I got a Christmas one in here, I got a fall one, I got some green, I got some red, and I got some other green. So these are my full rolls for right now. Here is some, this is a 6-inch, I think, or 5.5. This is a 6-inch, I think, or maybe 5.5. Got this pink one, I got some yellow, I got some half-used white, and then this is all my 10-inch mesh that's not like my extras, so like I left over. And then these are just like, I don't even know, binders of random stuff. Then this is all my 21-inch mesh that I still have some left on the roll, so I just throw it all into this corner, and whenever I use it, I use it. Up here is for a container that I use for when I'm making, it's actually just a bunch of junk, but I have a calculator in there for some reason. And then this is all making my puff balls, and then back there is some yarn. And then up here this is my box for my airbrush, and then this is my desk thing. So if I want to make like some cards that I don't want to go to my table and I want to sit on my bed, I have this guy. So we're gonna get up. I have a wreath up here that needs to get fixed. It kind of broke, so I need to fix that guy. And then I got all these blue containers all the way down there till you hit my shoe boxes. And each one is labeled with the ribbon, or not with ribbon, but with ribbon. It's got ribbon inside, but it's labeled with the holiday. So right here, it's everyday and other. So I have everyday ribbon. A lot of my solids, like different stuff that I would consider everyday. Here is winter. For right now, winter's not happening right now, so we don't really care. I got Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's are together because I don't have enough. They go together. Spring and Easter, so I got Easter and spring, as you guys know. Patriotic, I told you I had patriotic. My patriotic is in there. Summer is in there. Here, I'm gonna go around. Ooh. So yes, I have patriotic. I have summer in here. So all summer, fall, and Halloween are in here. And then I have Christmas in here. So yes, that's where I keep all my ribbon, and then shoot, and all my clothes. So yeah, guys, that's my room, my bedroom / craft room organization for my table. So yeah, comment down below if you guys want to see a video of I have one more closet that's right outside this wall over here that's got a couple different, like my boxes of signs and stuff. for my wreaths and different embellishments and stuff in there with my florals and stuff. And then I also have another closet down in the next level. Right now we're on the top level of my house. We have 3 levels. We have the top, the middle, and then the basement. So I have in the middle level, I have a whole thing with all my different the bins of all my different seasons and holidays that I switch out with that one thing I showed you guys. And then in the basement is where I keep all my wreaths that are done and all my signs that are done and all my different holidays that are done. So all my stuff from last year's fall and Halloween are in there, and all my Christmas stuff from last year's in there. So I can always do videos on those, but I'm just not going to do them right now because this video is already 30 minutes long, and I don't want it to be 30 minutes long. So make sure to give this video a like, comment down below if you guys want to see those videos. Subscribe so you don't miss videos like this or tutorials that I do and different wreaths and crafts. And then turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. Until then, you guys, have a good night or a good day or whenever you're watching this, and keep crafting. Goodbye.